Hello, 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 hello. Am I heard? Am I perceived on this day? Loud and clear. It's like what we like to hear around these parts. How is the world today? How is everybody? Man, I did not realize the Oscars are this Sunday. I was talking to Fern about in the past. We tried to watch all the Best Picture nominees one year, and that was pretty fun because, get to watch a bunch of different kinds of movies. And I thought, we should do that again. I mean, we still can, even after the fact. But it's Sunday, so. Beautiful. The Razzies were announced today, which are the worst movies of the year. And Absolute Proof, the documentary by the My Pillow guy, won Worst Picture. It's a documentary by the My Pillow guy that apparently has all the proof that the election was a fraud. And it won Worst Picture. Oh, the My Pillow guy won Worst Actor. Kate Hudson in Sia's Bad, Bad, Bad movie. Music won Worst Actress. Rip Maddie Ziegler, the Sia music video person, won Worst Supporting Actress. Rudy Giuliani as himself won Worst Supporting Actor in Borat. Sia won Worst Director. And Doolittle won Worst Remake, Ripoff, or Sequel. There's a special Governor's Award awarded to 2020 as the worst calendar year ever. Solid batch of winners there. Razzies. All right, we won't waste too much time this morning. It's 5 p.m. at my time. It's probably late everywhere, except for Japan, where we occasionally have some friends coming on by. So that's who I'm talking to today. We'll get right back. We'll get right back into the scary fish game that I thought was going to be a fun fish game. Romantic fish game is instead scary, which frankly I find a bit rude. We should all be set here. Yeah, there's the game. Oh, I don't even think that got picked up on the mic, but big old honky car outside. It sounded like it was like such an old car. It had such a like classic horn. Like you probably couldn't even hear that. I don't think my RTX voice is too strong. All right, the game is up. Can you hear the game? Can you hear this beautiful soundtrack? That's probably like one of my favorite parts of the game. It has a really nice soundtrack, really cinematic soundtrack. I enjoy it. It anchors some of the big moments really well. So just to catch everyone up, this is Call of the Sea. Game where you play as this character here, Norah, who has a disease that makes her feel very weak and leaves her hands with black splotches on them. That's why she wears her gloves to hide them. Her husband left and explored the world to find out the mysteries of the disease she has, to find out if he can nail down any kind of cure or anything like that to help ease the pain for his partner. He was gone for a long time, and so Norah decided to follow after. Her mom died, which started to give her visions of an island. And there was a music box. There was a music box. I think her mom gave her the music box. She died. Her mom died, and then she started having visions of this island. Lo and behold, when she tracks down her husband, it turns out he went to that same island. And as she started on the path towards, following her husband, she found herself feeling better and better and better as she got closer to the water, suspiciously. And on this island, she finds that there is potentially a cursed population of fish people. And it seems very likely that she is somehow one of those fish people as well. One of the doctors on the expedition that was there with her husband. A lot of the people on this expedition died on this island. One of them turned into a fish person, and he was covered in this inky black stuff that gave him similar black splotches to Norah here. So yeah, it seems all pointing towards she's a fish person. This is where she's meant to be. But she's still searching for her husband. She has a time limit. She can only be on the island for 3 days because this boat is going to come back and pick her up in 3 days time. And now we're heading towards the heart of the island after we just witnessed the remains of the giant whaler ship that her husband got to the island on. It had giant gashes in the side of it. Never a good sign, if you ask me. But we're getting scared because what happened towards the end of the last session was she got dipped in some of the black ink, and when she woke up dreaming, maybe not, that she was walking down a path and she had no control over it, and she looked out over the horizon and saw a giant fish with a trident in the water, and then she jumped into the water, and then there was 2 giant eyeballs in the water, and she swam towards them and then woke up from her dream. Oh, she had fish hands as well, so And yeah, we know one of the people that on the expedition turned into a fish, and he could be out there watching us, so we're dealing with all kinds of scary stuff today. But with the power of chat behind me, I know we can make it through. So let's hop in. Towards the end of last session, we did some hardcore puzzles. that unlocked the heart, or deeper, a path deeper into the island. That's where we're going today. Oh no, this is where we came from. I must have quit out looking backwards. Another thing about this game, it's beautiful. It is a stunner to look at. There's been lots of times where I've just stopped and left the mouse in one spot because it's just beautiful wallpaper opportunities left and right in this game.
I'm at the top of the mountain. I can see that giant diamond-shaped thing really close from here.
So she's been seeing this diamond shape everywhere. She has a journal. There's basically two sections of the journal, like the actual what you expect of it. Whoa, we have some stuff to read. What you expect of a game journal, right? Doodles of parts of what she's seeing and some notes. And then there's basically a whole section that's just like, here's how you can, here's puzzle solving tips. So you don't have to write all these things down yourself. Here's all the things you need to solve each puzzle as you find them. So I have to find the things to help with the puzzles before it just shows up here. But so let's see. We played an organ that uses the water levels to play some notes, and we did that puzzle. Let's see what this says. This structure is magnificent, but I have no idea how it was built. The sounds are mesmerizing, like something from another world. I found another of the letters Harry wrote on the island. I know he's gone through a lot, and it seems to be affecting him deeply. I wonder why I'm not experimenting any of this. What? I wonder why I'm not experimenting any of the sensations Harry did. Is it supposed to be experiencing? I wonder why I'm not experimenting any of the sensations Harry did. I'm going to assume experiencing. I don't know how to explain it, but my sensation isn't that this island is dangerous. Puzzling, yes. Perplexing, definitely. Maybe even unearthly, but not dangerous. There's fish people, dude. Harry managed to activate the organ, which revealed something at the top of the mountain. Another temple, maybe? And he intended to build some sort of machine up there. I carefully studied the notes the expedition left behind, and I managed to make it work. The organ played a haunting tune, and some pillars of basalt rose up from beneath the sea. What a spectacular sight! What did they use this for? The final notes of the organ moved gigantic stone structures before my eyes, showing me a mountain peak where a temple was. That must be where Harry was headed. A few weird typos in this section, but you know, we're not gonna hate on it.
Took me a while to get here, but the views are worth it.
All right, we got all kinds of puzzle stuff going on over here, chat. Oh, some nice, lovely flowers, though. Beautiful, beautiful. So basically, I think the way this game works is it dumps you out into a location where you're then...
These drops of rain are so refreshing. Feels really good.
Nora, I'm talking. That's rude. Where you're then meant to explore it completely, get all the information you need to solve the puzzles that are ahead of you, and then solve the puzzles. So this is a bunch of fish people.
Singing like a choir?
Bunch of fish people singing to a mountain. So that's often where each little chapter starts. You're just dumped into a new location and you're kind of just looking around, finding stuff.
Looks like a rock slide crushed all the tents. All but one. The only tent that came out of the rock slide in one piece is the one filled with amulets.
So the amulets are protecting...
A torn picture. Maybe the Polynesian guide didn't like people taking pictures of his scar.
There's a lot of talk about actual Polynesian traditions versus non-Polynesian traditions. It's characters always being like, wait a second, this is not traditional Polynesian stuff.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry, but art has never been your thing, old pal.
I agree, Norah. You just dunked on your husband, but I mean, look at this. I mean, whatever gets you through the day, man. When you're far away, scared for your life. Okay, it's a little. Okay, well, we can zoom in. Mr. Franklin Drayton Jr., 12 Grant Street, Mound Bayou, Mississippi. Dear Mr. Drayton, we acknowledge receipt of your letter of July 30th, enclosing your application for admission to our School of Engineering. I'm sorry to inform you that we are not authorized to consider a colored person for admission. I regret that we cannot help you in this regard. Yours truly, John R. Bedford, the Director of Admissions, University of Missouri, I'm assuming. They very clearly are trying to cover that up to not make it like they're saying that. I mean, I'm certain in this time period, all colleges were extremely shitty, but I'm sure the developers don't want a libel lawsuit on their hands or something, so they're trying to hide what college that might be.
They didn't accept Frank in the university. They should be ashamed.
That is not traditional Polynesian way. So yeah, the dialogue has been a little stilted at times. It's very on the nose. Lots of story exposition delivered very blatantly. Okay, we got a fish person with a bowl, a fish person holding up a diamond, and then another fish person holding a human prisoner. Okay, we're gonna have to come back down here. What did we write down? Okay, so we're gonna have to find all the pieces of this mural, I'm assuming. So all the people, I think the people that are still alive at this point of the expedition that we're following are our husband, a reporter, the native Polynesian guide whose name is, we had his name. Where is it? We just found his name the other session, which is kind of sad that it took that long for his name to be revealed. I don't have it. She did not deem it worthy to write down, I suppose. But yeah, our husband, a reporter named Cassandra Walton, I think, and the native Polynesian guide, and Frank, the engineer, who did not get into college because of racism. You know, classic stuff. All right, what do we got? Now this guy, the guy with the bowl, is now holding a diamond. This guy now has a staff. And there's the poor guy chained up again. Okay. Okay, so there... she wrote down in her journal, this looks like a place where people gathered to sing to open up this building. And so it seems they're trying to replicate that via some statues. Can I write that down in my book at all? Guess not. Probably not yet. Maybe there's a better angle. Okay, we got a bunch of speakers and things going on here.
No power. So I guess you used the notes from the organ and they weren't the right ones.
I'm so stupid, such an arrogant idiot. That rock slide could have killed everybody. And all thanks to my stubbornness. So her husband is losing it a little bit.
All right. Can you turn it on, Cass?
Okay, here we go.
Please, sir, we should not do this.
Not now.
Haven't we had enough warnings, Mr. Everhart? What else do we need? Another death?
Listen to me. Frank lost his life setting this whole thing up.
Well, no, Frank died.
We're not going to discuss it anymore. We're going to activate it, period. Is that clear enough for you?
Hey, Ma!
Fine. Same to you. Please, Cass, activate it.
So our husband is probably driven by something other than saving me at this point.
It's working. Come on. Yes, it's working.
He's losing
Something wrong, Harry?
losing himself a little bit.
The ground is shaking. No, no.
No, I can't!
I told you it was off. You damn fool. You're going to kill us all.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
That's a big yikes for me there, Harry. Ban all Harrys. Okay. Now we've got Bull, Diamond, Person again. There doesn't seem to be much by way of a progression to these photos.
Homemade lab. There are some sort of
Oh.
sound devices built around this amphitheater. Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
How did they build all this, you know?
Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
How did they build these speakers?
There's a symbol inside.
Okay. We got one batch of symbols now. We clearly could see one up there. I want to be able to write that down at some point, if possible.
Wow, this door looks thicker than any I've ever seen.
Let's see if we can find more of this camp, see what's going on, see what's what. Oh, we got another thing here. Well, this time the poor dude chained up has the diamond gem over his head. Oh, here's Frank's grave. Rip Frank.
No. Frank died.
She's got an achievement for finding 50% of the story logs.
So Frank fought in the Great War.
Frank. Rip, dude.
Oh, Frank had a daughter named Evangeline. What a darling.
Didn't get into college, left on a trip with some...
I'm so sorry. He was such a talented man. And he seemed to be a good friend of Harry's.
Left on a trip with a white guy whose wife is a fish. Came away dead. Some rapid waters here, huh?
They built a turbine to generate electricity under the falling water. But the stream isn't close enough to the wheel.
I mean, just push it, right? Just push it out. We gotta fix this power situation first, I assume.
Blood-soaked rags.
Jesus. Frank got fucked up.
A Bible. It must have belonged to Frank.
I like the realistic printing on the side of the book, you know, where his fingers muddied or whatever would be grabbing at it, opening it up, holding it. Pretty good.
He thought it was a flesh wound, but it kept getting worse.
I've tried to do something with this wound from DeWitt's attack. No matter what I do, it still looks infected. I feel worse every day. Okay, so Frank died because of the fish guy. The doctor who turned into a fish attacked him, and that's how he died. Okay.
No power.
Now, what's this do?
These levers connect those gears to direct the wheel's energy into the turbine.
They do nothing for now. We gotta somehow make it. so that the oh. Gotta somehow make it so that this can get hit by the water, I guess. Okay, I see. I was able to put that one in because it matched where the bar is, I guess. Interesting. This is, I mean, I feel like I'm still missing stuff. I can't do this one quite all the way through. But it's interesting. Interesting puzzle. We'll just leave it for now. Anytime she's not like talking while she does a puzzle, I figure it's not working. And also, it's just bouncing right back, even if it goes in. So, don't quite know what we're meant to do there quite yet. But again, just walk around, take everything in, and then you can do puzzles, Nathan.
I'm really sorry about Frank. Harry doesn't have many friends. When you finally do get to know him, he's so witty, so funny. A loving person. But it takes a lot for him to open up.
She's still talking about him so fondly and not one
They built all
minuscule.
this just with pieces from the beached ship. Frank sure must be a real whiz.
Not even one tiny bit being like, huh, my husband's kind of losing it, isn't he?
His low spirits are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looks so thin.
Okay, so that's our husband. This is Cassandra. I want to find his name again. And then there's Frank.
They built loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever, old pal.
So they're using the organ to replicate the singing.
Nakal? So this is like Atlantis, but in the Pacific Ocean, right?
According to the legend that said the continent Mu sank into the Pacific thousands of years ago, its massive stone structures, generally irregular in shape, contrasted with the unique use of diamond shapes. This is reminiscent of other rhomboid symbols such as the losange or the Hindu Lakshmi star. However, experts believe that in the specific case of the Nakal structures, instead of representing fertility and prosperity, the rhombus was a sign of transformation and evolution. It's the lozenge and then the rhombus.
Harry's
the
convinced
structure.
the answer to my illness lies inside that temple.
Black eyes and Nora's illness are linked. Black ooze, did I say eyes? Black ooze and Nora's illness are linked. We kind of know that at this point. And he thinks the answers are hidden within the temple. Okay. I never know if she's going to talk, so I'm like always waiting for her to say something first. I'll have to use the ship's turbine and juggle with the things I got from the ship to make this work. Let's see if I manage to power the whole set just with the scarce materials that I have. Frank is a G. Pulling off all the work that he did with just the remains of an old ship. It's made multiple speaker sets. So while we climb here, chat, you can actually see, if you weren't here for the first session, Nora's illness represented on her arms. There's the black splotches. We have no power.
No power.
So that was a useless trip up. Figured maybe there'd be something to it, but no, let's just climb back down, why don't we? It gives me big, what is it? Mist vibes. It gives me Mist vibes, the way this game works. It's like, A little bit of exploration, lots of puzzles, and fairly fun puzzles that are pretty obscure at first glance, but then, you know, not too hard or complicated to the point of like you have no idea how to solve it. Okay, that feels like the whole area explored, and I still kind of don't have much of an idea of how to solve this situation, particularly with the power area that we were just at. Like, I don't even know how I'm supposed to deal with that. Can I write that down, please? Or is that the same? Let's see. Oh, it is the same. Okay, it's the same marking we had already written down. Oh, we got another note.
I'm not sure if Harry ever got to read this note.
Mr. Everett, Harry, you are a good man. I know you love your wife. Do yourself a favor and return home to her. Here, you won't find anything but death. Leave now. Cass will try to convince you to do otherwise, but she's only interested in getting a good scoop. Don't listen to her. I have no strength left. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Frank. We missed that, chat. Missed the dying message of Frank left for Harry. Okay, well, I guess we got to figure out how to turn the power on. Let's go mess around with that, I guess. Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here. It seems like it's all based on the power at this point. Oh, wait, chat. Okay. Maybe we can... Oh, this will make the water come down better. Okay. So this pillar is this symbol, right? So it says for that symbol, you push the bottom one. Okay. Now I understand that puzzle. We got to turn on one of 4 buttons on each of these towers, and that will get the water to flow better. So that half circle is the left. I got you now. I figured it out. I'm going to try to be better about explaining me figuring out the solution to these puzzles. I think in the last session I was doing a lot of it in my head and then just doing it. Not necessarily explaining myself, so I'm going to try to open up the brain a little bit. Okay. 2 circles is right button. That was, for a second I was like, hello? It can only push the bottom button? Okay. And then this one. Here we go. We're about to see the water start flowing heavy right here, right next to us. Here's the top button.
Did these stone columns just vibrate? Amazing! The hatches are opening.
There we go. Now the speed of the water feels warranted. Because there's like, so it almost looks slower actually. But there's like a ton of flowing water coming down now.
Now the wheel is moving.
Here we go. Okay, so we got to do each part. Okay, so we can do the right one. So I think it's only going to lock in if it's going to lock into the gear here. There you go. And then you turn it to get to the next one. Simple puzzle here. Lock it in. Get it turning. There we go. And now the last one. Oh, baby. Hydroelectricity. Uh-oh. There's another part. What's this then?
These buttons seem to adjust the amount of energy that goes through the turbine.
Oh, is it one of these? It is, chat. I kind of hate these. Oh my gosh, chat. Oh, we keep... It's basically when you touch one, it turns on the one you touched. It does the opposite to the... It does the opposite of the one you touch, and then the opposite to the other ones next to it. So, this one's off, that will turn on, but then it turns these off. Oh, we were close that time. There's a system to this. I always forget it. Basically, you want them all to turn on, obviously. Here we go.
That should give the turbine some energy.
We done it. Lights on, baby.
I did it. Now everything should be powered.
Let's go to the engineering tent. Turn that on. There was a switch in there. Well, looks like it's already going. Oh, no, it's still blinking. Still blinking. Done it. Okay, we were able to read all these notes. Oh yeah, there's a switch up here. Let's hop on up. So this seems to power a lot of what's going on, so this is an important one.
Oh, what? Did I do something
Oh, no.
wrong? Come on, work. Come on.
Oh, okay. Hello? Oh no, chat. Oh no, not another dream sequence. Oh, these are the scary parts.
Now what? What's happening this time? Where am I?
Okay, well now we got big fish bones. This is maybe a dried out, this is a global warming version of the island.
I can
No
feel
more
the
water?
fever rising. Oh God, no. My illness. Is it coming back?
She is far from the sea. Yeah, this is the seabed we're walking
All
on.
the fish are dead. Dried in this wasteland. Is this an ocean? An ocean that dried up?
I'm assuming this is the giant fish we saw. This is his little skeleton. Rip, my guy. Oh. That's weak, Norah. Walking through the park with her husband.
My cane. No.
Oh, man.
I would rather die than use that damned thing again.
Don't tell me what I can't do. The music is kind of lost, like, actually, right now.
These really are ancient bones of a very ancient creature.
See, I hate it. Look how big it is. Look, we're tiny in this little tummy. I was going to also say she's not going to talk about this giant skeleton she's walking through until she's like halfway through it. Okay.
They're so
Sure.
dry. I need to find water.
There's two of them. Norah in bed, weak from her illness. Oh,
My
time for a nip nap.
bed. Another memory of my illness. How many times did I think I was going to die lying in this bed?
You weren't ill, you were simply away from your homeland. You were living in Denver, Colorado. You need to be in the ocean.
Find some shade before I dry right up.
Okay, we got shade. Okay, so this is like a kind of almost like a stealth section.
A horseshoe-shaped pillar. And that diamond shape again.
Gotta stay in the shade. Stay alive. I'm glad there's no scary big fish here. They're already dead. They're already dried up.
I can't take much more of this. I feel woozy.
But there's something. Oh. The remains of a house. In a ethereal portal.
A house?
A cosmic portal. Sure, let's go in. Let's go home. That seems nice. This journey's been a bit much. I'm gonna go take a nap. Oh, look, there's water there.
That's not a house. That's our house in Inglewood. Am I dreaming? Or am I just losing my mind?
You fell from a very high point, so yes, you're having a pain-driven hallucination. This is her house.
That's our mailbox, too.
That was the code to our
Harry?
safe.
Are you home?
So this is how the game opened. We were having a dream swimming through what looked like a house.
I miss you so much, old pal.
Just yanked it out of the frame. And she said, those stairs again and stuff.
I'm losing my mind. I don't understand what is happening, Harry. Are you...
Yeah, we're not swimming no more.
Harry gave me this necklace after one of his scavenger hunts.
Cute. Old school Christmas vibes.
It's a photo of my mother and me. She had just gotten worse from her illness.
She's got the black splotches. So she's a fish.
The happiest day of my life. And one of the few pictures of Harry without his glasses.
Runs in the family.
The Everhart twosome. What a duo.
Well, there's the an amulet here.
My mother's music box. Yet again.
Greetings from Yantley.
Cousin Robert?
Wish you were
I
here.
don't have any cousins.
Cousin Robert. Black Soul, yeah, she's still alive. She just fell. You actually just missed it, Black Soul. She literally fell from a very high place. So what you wanted came true, but you weren't here for it. She's having a dream right now because she fell and bonked her head.
Checkmate in 3 moves.
She's hallucinating.
What a sweet melody.
Oh, this... I never questioned the mermaid part of my mother's music box. Now I'm seeing all these fish people on the island I'm on. Probably not related at all. Happy Friday, Blaxel. We're having a good one. Oh, thank you for the bits. You're very generous. See, look, we just woke up. We fell from up there, Blaxel.
What was that? Another vivid dream? And my music
ladder
box again,
broke.
but it wasn't broken anymore. And what a catchy tune.
Oh, that's probably the notes we have to play if I was paying attention. Kind of like that.
I'm not going back up there. The fuse box is already providing electricity to this entire setup.
Okay. Now we go play music. Another person on this expedition died. Full anxiety over there, Fat. After playing some Phas. I'm too scared of Phasmophobia. Oh, we got some weird heartbeat stuff going on. I don't like that.
Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
Water's coming through this pipe. Especially since I got a VR setup. Pretty spooked about the idea of playing that in VR. Let's get all the speakers turned on. Turn it up to 11. Weird adrenaline kink. I get it. I mean, I used to hate scary games, and I've been playing a little more of them here and there. There's something about first-person horror that just really gets to me, so VR horror feels even worse. But that is something I want to stream one day, is Phasmophobia in VR, too. I check it out. Before I do this, yeah, I know Blaxel just showed up, but we got to take a mini BRB here. We got so many notes to read. We'll read these pages after we come back. Take a quick BRB. Hydration break for everybody else. Hydrate, stretch, Blaxel, do some meditation, get rid of that anxiety, take some breaths. Count down from 10 and work off that ghost anxiety. We'll be right back. Use the restroom, grab a snack, do whatever you need to do. And we will continue Call of the Sea. Hopefully, Blaxel, we're falling from some high spots again. Sorry you had to miss it. It's what you were calling for all stream last time. No, Blaxel. Breathe. It's going to be okay. We'll play some tunes while we're away. We'll be right back. Axel, I hope the good vibes of this song helped you calm down after the ghosts. We're back. Short BRB. Let's give the journal a read. As the sun rose, a light rain started. I'm almost at the top of the mountain where the giant stone structure that the organ revealed is. The expedition built a strange metallic structure at the summit, in front of what seems to be an ancient stone temple. The members of the expedition used materials from the beached ship to build this structure. Harry intended to open the stone door with all those contraptions, but how? Frank, the engineer, seems pretty thin and weak in the pictures. He looks like he's very sick. Frank's health seems to have been getting worse, and he finally died. It is so sad. Such a good man. There's a sort of amphitheater where Harry and his crew built a complex sound system. Maybe crowds used to gather in this place to sing certain music to open that door. When Harry turned the sound system on, he probably did something wrong, and that caused a rock slide. The rock slide crushed all the tents on the camp, except the one that was protected with amulets. The structure Harry's crew built is powered by a hydroelectric generator. Frank started Rona. He got sick and started the Rona. But the waterfall isn't powerful enough to move the wheel. I mean, probably the island did. I finally opened the water hatch, and now the waterfalls carry a lot of water. The writing is getting weirder towards the end here. Enough to move the turbine's wheel, but it seems the generator needs a bit of a tune-up. I managed to turn the power on, but the electric current knocked me out cold. Then I had the strangest vision. A desert filled with the skeletons of odd sea creatures, and our house in Englewood was just floating there. I found my music box inside, but now it was playing music. I can't get the tune out of my head. That vision was so vivid, more than a dream somehow, and that song, I feel it's connected to the island somehow. Do it. Sing it.
I haven't sung since I got sick, but let's give it a shot.
Is it working? Her voice echoing. Yo. Yeah, the soundtrack is really good. Very, like, classic adventure movie vibes. Open.
That was quite a show.
Well done, me. So as we head into the next area, the only people left at this point are Harry, Cassandra, the reporter, and the native Polynesian man whose name she didn't deem important enough to write down, though we did see it in notes before, and I don't remember it.
This feels like hallowed ground.
Very pretty. Again, here we go. Here's another pause, and that's a wallpaper right there, baby. Very pretty. Got some. This is more film, I believe. So Cass is in here taking more photos. Disrupting hallowed ground. I want to go up there, but I want to see these murals.
Are they bathing him in black ooze?
The fish people took their human prisoner and are bathing this person in black ooze. Oh, and you can see
His hands are changing, like in my dream.
turning into a fish as they go. First the hands,
Look
now
at
the
those
head.
spots. They look like mine.
You're a fish, that's why.
Now he's some sort of man-fish?
What's this? What's this, chat? We gotta write that down. That seems important. And now just a bunch of fish.
Fish of every size and shape.
Okay, I wanna climb up that ladder first. Everywhere I go, it's like the story progresses more. And I wanna go to where the the secrets are. Can we, like, quick save? Let's save right here. Just in case. Can we even get up there?
A hole in the wall,
Oh,
probably
man.
caused by the rock slide. That must be the spot where they entered the temple.
Oh, so they didn't figure out the puzzle like me. They just snuck in. That's rude. I worked so hard. Hopefully the big fish guy is like my dad and he's really nice and not gonna attack me or be mean, you know? So I'm assuming you can probably translate this fish language and these say something. But we're not going that deep now, are we, chat? No, 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 no.
These patterns look too familiar.
Did no one ever go, I mean, she seems so fancy and rich and white. Was she never around people that were like, oh yes, that reminds me of the patterns of a spotted black boonfish? Never? Really?
This looks like the same kind of elevator that was in the campsite. She sounds worried for him, I think.
Harry's been up there for 3 days now, and he won't answer me. What did he find? If could go up? Is that what it says? If I could go up. There's no I there. It says if could go up. Alright, guess we're going up. See you up there, Harry.
Where is this taking me?
You already pushed the button. No more regrets.
Looks like I'm inside the giant fish head that I saw from below.
Yo. Water animal. Okay, let's figure this out. Okay. See what we got. Did he die? Did he walk out this fish mouth? Well, Axel, your dreams may still come true.
I've seen this symbol in the murals several times. I guess it can be applied to both water and black ooze.
Let's see. When I got in front of the mic, the song from the music box came to my head and then into my voice. With a thunderous sound, the temple rebuilt itself right in front of my eyes, and the door opened. It was weird, but I knew that was the right song. The temple door leads to a spiral hallway with murals on the walls. Harry used an ancient elevator to climb to the top of the temple, but he didn't come back down for days. What did he find up there? The elevator took me to the second level. I'm amazed about this technology. Yes, ancient civilizations had technology. This civilization used the black ooze for everything. The upper room is an impressive hollow in the fish head, decorated with murals and intricate figures. It seems that Harry discovered that those symbols were words, and he spent a long time trying to find their meaning. Liquid. And it didn't even draw the symbol. This symbol is liquid. Okay. What's this then? We'll just put it there for now. Seems right. So the black ooze, they're just swimming in it, or it could just be water. They're just swimming in water. Why can't we turn any of these on? I'm sure light would help. Then okay, these are all different kinds of beings. You got like a snake, 2 snakes, a person, a fish person, a frog, and a butterfly. So this symbol, I think, is the sun, potentially, being drenched in the sun.
Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down.
You got water animal. Well, Axel, hoping for another fall.
It's amazing how words and symbols can keep their meaning after thousands of years.
Life, alive. is this circle symbol. This one, is this the earth? The sun, water, life, and then the planet? The moon, maybe? Blaxel really hoping for another fall. Uh-oh. What's
Someone
this?
punched the wall so hard that they bled. Was it you, Harry?
Transformation.
This one was easy, I think.
Evolution. I guess, yeah, that does make sense. These are all transforming. So wait, did the snake turn into a man? How'd that happen? We got here another letter where they're gonna
dear old pal.
put this random
Norah.
screen up. I still don't know what's going on here.
I wish I could write something else, but a long time ago I promised you I would never lie to you. So here goes.
I don't know
There
why they
is
show
no
this
cure for
screen with
illness.
nothing in it.
What you carry in your blood is changing you, and it will keep changing you until it's done, whatever that means. There is nothing we can do to stop it. My dear old pal, my partner, the love of my life, I am so sorry. I've made so many mistakes. All those deaths because of me. Frank, DeWitt, Roy, all for nothing. Maybe Teahoro is right. Maybe we can return to the beach and build a raft to get back to Papiete. Maybe in less than a month, I could be back.
Teahoroa
There's no cure?
is
But
Polynesian
he didn't finish
guide.
the letter. What did you do, Harry? Where are you? I know for sure that you didn't go back home, so what? What do I do now? Are you still on the island? I have to find you. God's blood. Does this mean that... Is this related to me somehow, to my disease?
Those who have God's blood are destined inevitable transformation into a water animal, question mark, to eternal life, live forever. God's blood, destined inevitable transformation, and eternal life. Oh, I see. It's combining these symbols. So life plus liquid means water animal? Oh, no. Yeah. Because life plus liquid. And then liquid plus life plus, I'm assuming this one's eternal life, equals God's blood. And then transformation plus God equals destined inevitable transformation. Okay, so you combine the symbols.
I'm starting to understand this language.
Yeah. So you combine the symbols to create new words. That's kind of cool.
This
Eternal,
one was
forever,
really hard to
infinity?
figure out. Good job, Harry.
Good job, Harry. Okay, now we have all the language stuff we need here.
So that's how you mark the symbol's orientation.
Rotating the north in the wheel causes the symbol to change quadrant. What? Rotating the north in the wheel causes the symbol to change quadrant. Okay, we wrote it down. We'll look at it in the notebook
Well
to try to
done,
understand it better.
Harry. Boy, am I lucky that you did the hard part of figuring things out.
Word A plus word B equals new word. Their language works by combining different symbols to create a new one. Ideograms? Okay, we got a bunch of notes in here now. Whew. Okay, let's try to figure this out. Play some music.
John McCormack's Dear Old Pal of Mine? Our favorite song.
Try to get through this. So he took this up here. He took this probably every step of the way in the expedition. He brought this giant-ass vinyl player in this giant case. It's the one thing he needed to bring with him everywhere. I mean, I appreciate it, but also, bro, you've made it this far into some ancient temple, and you think that's the most necessary thing to bring with you? Oh, can't get over it. No falling today. Okay, I'm still confused by this changing north. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Complex pattern.
Huh. Okay, God's blood needs to be 1. Okay. So do we have to make God's blood symbol by altering these buttons? Let's see. So, liquid, this is its true north. And this is this is how that letter and symbol is represented in this shape here. And the other part of God's blood is life and eternal, and these are its true north. So do I have to align them to where they're similar? I truly don't know. Let's try to push this one over to the right. That would mean that these two symbols are actually up here now. This one I think can stay. And then eternal, I have to turn 3 times to here so that it's, yeah, I think 3 times. This is confusing to me, chat, so I'm sorry if this is not helping at all as far as explanations go. I mean, I also don't know what this means. Combining symbols creates words, so we need God's blood in the upper left quadrant. Oh, okay. So we need to get these all to align to where liquid, so for God's blood, it's liquid, life, and eternal. You need at least one of these symbols to cross over in each of these spinny rotation disc things. You need one of these symbols to overlap for each one. So for example, for liquid, life, and eternal to make God's blood, I need one of these diamonds to overlap in the upper left quadrant for each one. And then for destined inevitable transformation, which is transformation and eternal, I need, a symbol from this symbol from transformation and this symbol from eternal to overlap in this quadrant. Same for 3. So you kind of get it? Do we kind of get it? So first, I need to make sure God's blood. So liquid. By turning it to the right, that puts liquid in the top 2. But where else do we need liquid? We need liquid in these 2. So we can actually leave that as is. Let's put that back to normal. See what I mean? Like basically, we can use this as the guide as to where each symbol needs to be. We can see that liquid only needs to be in these 2, and at its base orientation, that's where the liquid symbol will be in 2. So that's good. Now we need to get life to be in these 2 as well, and down here. So to do that, we need to turn it once. So every time it turns, the whole symbol in the middle turns. So if we turn it here, that means it goes dun dun dun, and if we turn it again, that goes dun dun dun, and that's where we want it. So 2 on life, 2 turns on life. I'm sorry again if this is not fully making sense, but And then transformation, we need only in the upper right, which means if we turn it this way, this part moves there. We turn it again, this part moves there. Turn it one more time, it goes there. So we need 3 on transformation. Oops. Here we go. We figured it out, chat. And then 4, we need the line to be, and we need the right line for eternal to be in the top left, top right, and bottom right, which means turn it here and it goes bump, bump, bump. Turn it here, it goes bump, bump, bump. So 2 turns on eternal. Again, chat, sorry if this makes no sense, but I think I figured it out. And when I hit this button 3 times, we'll be good. Just fucking kidding. Okay, let's see where we went wrong. Okay. Liquid needs to be in these 2 left ones, and it is. Transformation needs to be only in the upper right, which it starts here. So if we rotate 1, 2, and 3, which I believe we did, because it went 1, 2, and 3, that should put that symbol in the upper right. Wait. Is it actually reversed? So by this symbol, you can see that when it went this way, the symbol went left. Fuck, well, that's even more confusing. Or like it rotated, this thing went this way, but then this thing turned up. You know what I mean? Like it went the opposite direction. Well, in that case, this basically needs to just be upside down, because it would go right 1, these would go down here, right 2, and that would put them there. So let's try that. Wait, no. This is where it needs to be, because no matter what, it's saying it's in the 2 quadrants on the left, which that's like the control group. This one, let's go back to normal, and we need it in the upper right. So this one, this goes right, this goes left.
This is the right combination.
Okay. Okay, we had done everything else right. It was just that one, I guess. We figured it out. I feel like I understand what was going on, but that one was a little confusing.
Broken liquor bottle. Is this Harry's? He hates booze.
He's changed, clearly. Come on, Norah. Harry's not the man you married anymore. Just like you are a fish now. Beautiful chamber. That's not water. That's a cosmic portal again, chat. What do we got here?
It appears Harry didn't advance any further.
Can't read it. I can't go any farther. I've tried everything, and this shit isn't working. He crossed out shit. He didn't want to cuss. It isn't working. What do I need? I followed the sequence correctly in my hand. I can't get the thing to work. I need to cross the river down there. Anyway, for what? His hand is not good for this. But I am a fish
Those
person.
are drums of some sort. No, not again. No, not again.
It's not working. Okay, let's just back out. Okay, we got a drum system going. We got a hand marker.
What is that thing? Is that the outline of a hand?
A fish hand. Okay, well there's not much else to take in here. So we just gotta figure out how to drum, I suppose.
Norah, you idiot, just follow the sequence.
What sequence? Am I a fool? Oh. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just guessing, chat. Or I'm just going off. Bom, bom, ba, bom. One, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Wow, this technology never ceases to amaze.
I kind of just flubbed my way through that. But we got there, chat. So we've recreated a portal over here now. There's a hand marker for a fish hand, but we don't have a fish hand.
Harry said it didn't work for him, so it shouldn't work for me either. Unless there's something different about my hand.
What do you think, Norah?
Anyway, Norah, you know what you've got to do.
You are a fish. You're a fish, Norah. I'm a what? Yeah.
My hands.
Yeah.
Look at my
You're
hands.
a fish, like I said.
This is definitely not a dream. And I'm starting to doubt the others were dreams too.
Can't move. She's still just admiring her fishy hands. We're officially underwater, chat. Okay, this is not deep open water, which is the most scary part, but it's still... Underwater still scares me a bit.
I should be scared, but it's hard to explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit.
Well, good for you, Norah. I'm a little bit scared, okay? Is that a problem with you, Norah? She's not that bright. More of a pastel pink.
Another one of those gates, like the one I saw in the temple.
Can we actually... Oh, we're out of the water. Yo!
I'm back to being me.
Okay. Interesting. Got like a portal system going. We got fish. The portals turn us into fish and then back out of fish.
It's hard for me to understand how these gates work.
Oh
What
my
happens
gosh.
every time I cross one of them?
You turn into a fish is what happens. Is you may have or may or may not have noticed, Norah. I don't know if you witnessed that, the part where you turned into a fish when you went through the portal. But no, yeah, we don't know. We don't know what's happening, Norah. Shout out, the channel has broken 1,900 total views. GG's. And we're a fish again. Okay, this is kind of fun. Kind of some traditional puzzle, or like not traditional. I don't know what I'm saying. It's like got this cool system now, you know? We're a fish sometimes. Going through portals and stuff. What we got?
Another panel of this strange technology. What's it for? Something
More?
related to the currents?
More confusing puzzle work. This time it seems like we have to use this puzzle to reverse the flow of the current above us. Did I do it? No. Did that do it? Not quite. Well, this is slightly confusing. So I think it's like a timing thing. Where like this snakes around slower. Then you... Oh, dang it. I was late on it. This is more direct. Flip it, I guess, and then try it the same thing, but this way now. That's done it. Yeah. Ew. Now it looks like an orifice of some sort, chat. I don't like that one, but we're going in. Whee! The underwater stuff is really pretty, though.
The island is pierced by underground currents.
Hold on, chat. Let me just do something really quickly. Hold on. 1 second, chat. Just getting a quick tweet out there. Try and get some more people into the stream today. All right, there we go. Got a good tweet out there. Always encourage y'all to share the stream with friends and spread the word of the channel. The bigger we grow, the better we do. Alrighty. We'll hop right back in here. For a brief moment, we had 5 viewers pop up into the stream out of nowhere. Time to unfishify. Now it feels like... Now I feel like Animorph. She wrote something in her journal a second ago. To control the water currents, the direction changes by where it's pointing. I assume these are going to get more complex.
That architecture again. Where is this gate going to lead me now?
This is a very pretty game. Love the colors. Look at this, chat. Just sit with this for a second, chat. So pretty. With the music. You know what, chat? I'm gonna pause on this screen. I'm gonna put the BRB overlay. Go back into the game. It's so pretty. We're gonna let this just sit while I go. I've been hydrating too much, chat. Blaxel just really wants people to fall. Blaxel just wants me to play Fall Guys on stream. Which avatar? Because I almost could see elements of both avatars in this. But yeah, we'll be right back. Quick hydration break for everyone else. Potty break for me. Thanks for hanging out the stream today. We'll be right back and sit with this beautiful scene while we're away. I want to just like clip this out and make it a wallpaper. The video, the whole video. Let's get rid of the BRB overlay. We're back. Let's catch up on chat. Fern Folks says, imagine falling from above the waterfall though. It's fun, like a water slide. Hey, you might not survive. Exciting. Well, Axel says, yes, 100% would not survive for sure. Can't swim. Guess a lovely way to go if you enjoy the view first. I feel that. I cannot swim properly in any way either, so I feel you. I feel you, Blaxel. By the way, I think you owe me a clue as to who you are today.
Quiet and peculiar place.
So these are the stone houses of the fish people, I assume. Let's look at these over here first. Fish claw markings. Not much inside though, huh? What's this do? The button's hiding now. Oh God.
We slaves, masters,
Okay.
Slaves and masters and... Nicole. Wasn't Nicole in the notes? Looks like some sort of food. It's not human food, though, and it's fossilized, too.
But, you know, you can always just shoot me a message, I'm sure. You know, if you know me, you got me on some kind of platform, you know, and then there you go. And then the mystery's over. I like pushing these little buttons, and then the button hides. The button's like, oh, don't poke me. This almost looks like a secret door, but I know it's not. These are normal handprints. So pre-transformation, potentially, over here.
I wonder who used to live here. It seems it was abandoned ages ago.
Here we go. We're going to touch this black ooze and get more backstory.
I understood that.
You understood the other one, too. Should not be a surprise at this point. Hello? Well, you just said it. Anything would be a giveaway, so. Let's look over here first, since... Oh, I kind of want to go with that one. There's stuff on the walls over there, too. We're already here. That seems structurally not sound right there.
Primitive bowls and plates.
I mean, she's hallucinating. She's mostly a fish person. Wow. Imagine being in this house, chat, just laying here. 4'11". 4'11". Who are my short friends? Some swirls going on here. Okay, here we go.
It seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be.
Oh my god.
Despite them being so primitive.
She's literally
here probably made them stronger as a community.
Did she just call these people primitive, and they have like elevators that use stones and black liquid, and they have an organ that's using water levels, and she calls them primitive? Norah.
The inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water. They used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level.
What's this one got for us? Get ready.
Some slaves died. Some slaves now water animal.
I am both.
Water animal. Is that what I am now?
We have covered that, Black. So we have. Norah does not have the most obvious. Doesn't have all the answers. Say that much. Boop. What happened? Anything? Seems nothing happened. Portal. A portal for fishifying. Let's go to the other side, see what we find out. Oh, okay, so they all have to agree. So they all push the buttons in their rooms. Oh, and then depending on where you push the buttons, where the water goes? I don't know. Interesting. We'll go over to the other side before we do that. So we know there's one there, we know there's one there. So all the families have to agree.
These huts are much simpler than the magnificent architecture I've seen up to now.
So this is essentially the slave housing, it seems like. Based on that comment and the things we've seen so far. This is the worker huts of this community. They do not like their king.
Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will. Someone vandalized this mural. Some hands look human, but others are amphibian hands.
The visuals of with the water reflecting and everything is so nice. Guess we'll push this one since we're here. Get it out of the way. Another vision.
Fire falls from the sky, awakens God, black blood.
Space fish monsters.
Is that black blood the same thing as the black ooze?
Very Cthulhu. Cosmic being.
How can I explain
action.
what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription.
Well, that's pretty cool then. You get to live forever. It's pretty chill. Sure, you're a little bit of a fish person, but you know. Take what you can get. Another vision awaits. Nina! This is a very pretty game.
Black blood in eyes, like in the well.
Welcome, Nina. It's been a while. How are you doing? All you really need to know, we stumbled on this island, got some Cthulhu stuff, fish people going on. Our main character's very likely a fish person born from her mom, who was also a fish person. And we got lots of scary things going on. And we're finally uncovering the more native parts of this island after her husband, the character's husband, came to this island to try to uncover the secrets of her illness, which we now probably understand to be just her transformation into a fish person, and the fact that she was so far away from water. She needed to be close to water to finish her transformation, it seems. So now we're close to water and everything seems good and chill now.
There are some hand marks made with pigments. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case.
Chill but creepy, exactly. It really is. Okay, so we already messed up. So we have to push the buttons in a certain order. So he goes... There's one more. So the different families of this. So we got to lower the water so that we can cross this and get to the fish portal. Whenever we go through one of these, Nina, we turn into a fish. So, you know, it's a whole thing. So we got to touch the swirl family, then the scratched family, then the red hand family, then the yellow hand family, and the white hand family. Stoked to see the fish. I wasn't. One session we played, we were walking down a path and there was a giant, and I mean giant, fish being out in the over the horizon, staring at me, and made my heart sink a little bit. Let's go reset the button so that we're not messing up. And then after we saw it, we fell into the water and it was no longer above over the horizon, and instead it was down in the water with us, and we saw its giant eyeballs, and it scared us a little bit. Oh, is it actually the other way around, chat? What do we think? Do we want to go top to bottom first, or should it actually be bottom to top, since it's, as you can see, the pillar sinks into the ocean? or into the water. So if it's going to be, you know, sinking in, this would go under the water first, all the way up to here. You know what I mean? It seems like the logic would say go top to bottom, but it feels like the twist is you should go bottom to top. Because if when we push this button, you can see that it tries to go down. No, we can't jump. No crazy jumping action in this one. I mean, we're here at the Purple Swirl family huts. So it feels like we should start with the Purple family. But actually, I don't even know where their button is. Okay, there's the Red family over there. No, we're just pushing buttons. Where is that button actually? Is there not one up here? I thought there was. So look at the fish people. Fish people. Okay, let's see. Over in the middle to the left. I mean, it looks like that pillar over there in the distance. It looks like that. Sadly, we can't do much jumping around. We're kind of stuck to the ground. We're a boring human person right now. I'm gonna try reverse order first. So white hands, then orange hands, which I think are over this way. I think orange hands was down here. I think. Is there even huts down there actually? Or no, there's no huts down there. It's just the symbol order. Orange hands is further up. If we get it, I hope we get it right on first try, because this is such a long distance to walk around. It's so tedious. So this is orange hands tribe, right? Yeah. Yellow hands. And then red hands, which is just down here. Nina, I feel like you in particular might enjoy tomorrow's stream. Red hands, scratch hands, and then purple swirls. Tomorrow, Fernfolk and I will be playing together a game called Nuts, where you are on like a nature reserve. You play like maybe a ranger of some sort. I don't know for sure. And you're observing the squirrels in the area. And so you're setting up cameras every night or every day, and then you leave them on overnight and you try to track the squirrels. I think it should be somewhere between 4 or 5. We haven't decided quite yet, but it'll be somewhere in those hours. Okay, then, yeah, 4 or 5 PST, which would definitely land you in the right time, I believe. I don't know where this last button is. Because we need the purple swirl family to push the button and agree. So this is what this...
It seems that each family...
This is what we're doing. I think each family
to change the water level.
had to opt
I'm
in.
amazed at how organized they seem to be. Despite them being so primitive, being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community.
Had to opt into the water rising and falling. But do they even have a button up here? Hello? My name's Glenn. I don't know where this last button would be. So we were all the way up there. We've been there. We've been in all of these huts. Take a shot every time Norah calls these people primitive. Despite there being literally a system right now that we're actively engaging with where each family has to opt in to change the water level. And then by doing that and then pushing a button, all the water level of this entire area will change. But no, yeah, Norah, they're very primitive. They're so primitive and weak. Huh. I'm at a loss. I don't know where the last button is. Cause so they're making it clear it's like tribe or family based. Here's the scratch family. You got the white hand family. You got the yellow hand family all the way up here. You got the red hand family over there. And then this is the purple swirl family. But they don't have a button. Is it because they control the button? Like they don't need one? By pushing that button, it's like showing that they are opting in? I don't know. Maybe. So maybe we just go for it. I just want to reset all these buttons. Alright, let's go for it. It worked. Okay, cool. Cool. I think it was like almost doing checks, right? It was stopping at each line of the on the pillar and being like, okay, did this family opt in? Okay, next one. Did this family opt in? Okay, the next one. And I guess because Purple Swirl family controls everything. Dang. The 1% at Purple Swirl family. The top 1% of the fish population runs all the dam control. And if you vote for me, Fishy Sanders, we will all have dam control.
This civilization used these devices to raise and lower the water level. It's impressive.
My goodness, this primitive civilization, how could they ever pull this off? Back where I come from, I just turn the sink on and off, you know? Duh. And she lives in like the 30s. So even in America, shit's all primitive compared to now. Hell, she just read a document that said the one person of color on this expedition wasn't allowed into a college. And she's calling this civilization primitive. So yeah, you can see now, Nina, we have fish hands. Okay. We're gonna have to figure out how to why we want to change the water flow situation here. Okay, we definitely want to change that one because we want to go through this tube. So I think, can we change it under here? No. Oh, it's right here. It's on the ground.
This panel is broken.
Oh,
I'll
boo.
have to find another way to go through.
That's literally how I had advertised the game. I thought it was, because a big part of the plot as well is that she's looking for her husband. And so I was like, oh, her husband's the fish person. But it's kind of more just like Cthulhu vibes. Yeah, definitely similar aesthetics for sure. But yeah, that's how I had advertised the stream beforehand, but it's not quite that.
So these creatures are immortal?
Okay, so the Nakal are the native people to this land. The fish people came down in a meteor and took over this tribe of people and started to enslave them and turn them into fish people.
Isn't this the tiara from... wait, I can't remember the name of my hometown.
Uh-oh. She's losing her memories. It's okay. You don't have to hold your breath. We're gonna make it through. Oh, goodness.
This looks like an altar dedicated to two figures. I can hear them.
Mother and
talking
father.
to me.
They talked about mother and father. We are mother, we are father. So they're non-binary. They really don't like the fish
They
people, though,
rebelled
huh?
against their masters. The slaves seemed to worship two gods.
Ah. So the masters were like, we're the gods, and then the slaves were like, nah, dude, these two are our gods. And they took over. Yo, send me directly into this house. Water current. Bonk. Okay, so there's gonna definitely be a water current puzzle situation going on. Some point here. So this is the dam control. This like comes down, and this is as low as it can get. It's stopped by this. What do we got here? Got two giant fish people. Oh no, one giant fish person over there, and then like, yo, that's a little baby fish with arms.
Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free.
Yo, I want to meet one of these fish. Just fish body, but human arms. That's the true shape of water right there. I honestly don't know why they would want me to change these water currents, but we'll do it, I guess. So you rotate it, push this. It takes a little while to snake through there, and then you push this one because it's more direct. They meet, and then the water current shifts. But why? Okay. We're gonna have, this is gonna open, and we're gonna have to try to get down here fast. Gotcha. I understand now. So that's pointing the right way. That's pointing the right way.
This underwater town is a beautiful place, but it has also seen a lot of suffering. All the island is that way. Beautiful but dangerous. The danger does not seem to affect me, though.
So this one needs to shift. Go this way, please. A zippity zop. A bippity bop. Zow. Have we done it? Let's try it. Whee! 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 But it's closed. Okay. So that's the end goal there, is we have to open that and then hurry through these little portal things. Let's go check out some of these other houses before we do that. We gotta get in here somehow. Oops.
We Father and Mother, pray to God. God punish them.
Wait, what was that
Sunken
photo?
continent.
Let's see it again.
Was that their punishment?
So this island sank at one point and has now finally come back up for some reason. Oh, look at this. This is a bunch of the black ooze down here. There's another house here. Wait, we've been in this one, haven't we? Yeah. Okay, I guess we should figure out how to get into this tunnel. Or at least how to get into what's behind the tunnel. Come on, you can fit in there. You can fit in there, Norah. No, don't tell me what I can't do. I need to get into this house. Do we need to lower the water level again? Somehow? Some way? Wait, did we mess with this? Whatever this is here? What do we got? Oh, okay. Norah, hurry.
I made it.
Well done, Norah. Nailed it. We knew exactly what the game was gonna have us do.
My illness has kept
Pure
me from
gamer
being happy.
instinct, chat.
What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy. Even better than before my illness.
Yo. It's about rejecting what people say about your perceived illnesses or disabilities. We're back to human. How was she able to write any of this while we were down there, right? Like she was like doodling on certain things. But how? How was she able to do that underwater as a fish? They don't got one of those fancy space pens that no matter which way it's pointing, you know, isn't affected by the current or whatever. What do we got in here? So there's a button there. We'll come back to that. Maybe that is what we have to do. We just have to drain it a little more and then we'll be able to get into that hut on foot rather than underwater, potentially. But what awaits us here? Oh, see?
If I enter
We
the
need to
water
drain.
now, I'll be soaked. Being me. I mean, it's hard to explain this, even to myself.
Jazzy Panda, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. She used her toes to write everything. Ah, you're right, you're right, you're right. How foolish can I be? How you doing today, Jazzy Panda? Sim racing all day. It's no problem. That sounds like a dream. As
Now
the
water
meme
level
go,
is really low, so I can access that tunnel.
as the meme go, were you winning, son? I hope the races were good. We're here. We finally found the village of fish people.
These creatures lived like slaves. All their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived
Got
all
some
your
good
life in a
times,
prison,
I hope.
how would you know that you are a prisoner?
Damn, dude. Norah out here with the... If you lived your life in prison, your whole life, how would you know you were a prisoner? Wow. She's gonna save these primitive people. Nice, nice. I think. I don't fully know if that's good or not.
Now I can enter this tunnel.
But GG either way, Jazzy Panda. Alright, we're in the tunnel. We made it to another fish portal. And there's now another one down there. Let's transform. Animorph. Go! I don't know. Did they have a phrase? Did they have a phrase when they, like, animorphed? Human Digivolve to fish. I remember Digimon. I remember that one. Oh, we gotta rotate the current even all the way down here. Come on, just let me through. This little machine will rotate the current. We flip this up to switch it. Turn this one on. Wait for it to reach a certain point. Turn this one on. Cooldown races. We're glad to have you, Jazzy Panda. Hope that we help you with your cooldown
This current
races.
is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
Enjoy the roller coaster ride here, chat. Shout out to Black Mirror. Great show. Sad how much of some aspects of Black Mirror episodes from like a couple years back are reality now. Quite a bummer. Oh my god. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Heart sinking again when you see giant underwater sea creatures. Again, I will tell chat that deep fear of deep open water.
That was quite a ride, but it's over now.
It's probably sourced in Half-Life 2. If you recall, if you've played that game, the opening sequence, you get in a teleporter, it glitches out. One of the parts, and what's really sourced in Super Mario 64, but one of the parts of the glitched out teleporter takes you deep underwater and a giant sea monster flies at your face, tries to eat you. It's just inky blackness everywhere, and then all of a sudden there's this monster. And then, yeah, Super Mario 64 had the eel. Very scary eel monster that would come and snap at you from a, again, a deep deep black, inky black hole. Oh, they got here too. The expedition
That
got
ladder.
here.
Someone set up camp in here.
But yeah. Not about it. Not about the deep underwater sea creatures.
Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
So we got a little boat situation to get into a secret temple. Cooldown races are only 14 laps. Nice, and that's a calm ride. It's Friday, Jazzy Panda. Everyone's brains are fried. Everyone's ready for the Nice weekend of recover and recoup.
Seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death?
So, you get to decide. Do you wish to become a fish person like me? Or do you wish to die? I mean, I seem pretty stoked to be a fish person, so if I'm presented the choice, I gotta say I'm taking fish. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Let's see who made it down into this chamber somehow, even though they weren't able to make it through anything else. Yo, we're just gloveless. We're embracing our inky black spots. Everything is inky black today, chat. Just so you know.
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
She just blanked on her husband, bro.
Somebody painted these symbols on the wall.
Swirl turns into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lightning bolts. Lightning bolt plus I equals this, like... It's almost like that, what do you see? Two people looking at each other or a vase? It's like that. That's what I'm gonna call that. Swirl is also that and that. Okay, I don't know what that could mean.
You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance.
So snuck in again, cheating the system.
A sanctuary? Harry, was that where you went?
The masters brought their slaves to a sanctuary by boat in order to perform the final stage of the ritual.
Oh dear, poor people. Is this why I'm changing too?
Look at these. These dudes seem chill. Quali pace? Qualification pace? Am I on the right path there, Jazzy Panda?
So the guide left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the white sand beach, where I arrived.
Monsieur Everhart and Madame Ward. We had plenty of death in this island. I helped you as long as I could, but I won't be an accomplice to this ritual madness. I'm returning to the white sand beach to build a raft and leave this maudite île. I'll be there if you change your minds, but I won't wait too long. Maururu, Roa, and au revoir. Au revoir, Tea Horoa. He ditched. He's the one who left the note saying, leave this island of death and don't come back. Okay, so this is the boat, presumably down over there in the water. All right, let's read Harry's note. This is going to have, for whatever reason, whenever you read any of Harry's letters that he's left for Norah, there is just a weird white blurry display that pops up over the letter, and it shows nothing in it, but it shows up every time. You'll see what I mean. Watch. So she picks up the letter, starts reading it.
My dear old pal.
And here's the screen for no reason.
It's only Cass and me.
There's nothing there.
I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue. If she hadn't insisted so much, we'd never have convinced Tearoa. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Norah, but I think I can try to become like you. The original inhabitants of this island took slaves to a sanctuary, and there they performed a ritual. Teaharoa said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued violently. When we woke up the next morning, he had left. I know.
I feel like there should be
strange,
something in that screen.
Trust me, my love.
But nothing.
I know this is going to work, and we can be together. You understand what that means, don't you, Norah? We have a second chance. With more love than ever, Harry.
So our husband wants to become
Harry?
a fish person too.
What ritual are you talking about? Why on earth would you want to become like me? Please don't be be a fool. You don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work.
Sending you my energy, Jazzy Panda. You will qualify.
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either.
Harry's mental decline is more evident each day. But today, he said he found out some place to carry out some ritual. I have to get to the bottom of this. I have to keep doing what I've been doing up to now. Listen to what he has to say and go along with him. I can't stand him, but I have to tread lightly because it's only him and me now. And the Black Iker. It doesn't match what was written here. So that's so weird. It does not match what it says here. Here's what it says on the note itself. Harry's mental decline is more evident each day. He rambles incoherently, talking about some place to carry out some ritual. Not what it says here. Is that true, or is it just another of his deranged thoughts? Not what it says here. I have to get to the bottom of this to keep doing what I've been doing up to now, to listen to what he says, to what he has to say, and go along with him. He and I are the only ones left, and the Black Iker. Very weird that the transcribed version of this note is completely different from it.
Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged.
You ever just eaten some beans and someone takes a picture of you and you get super pissed? You don't want people to see you eating those beans. That's your secret.
They seem to loathe each other.
I can't stand your lunatic face. I can't stand the noise that you make when you eat. I can't stand you. They just hate each other. Wow. Look at this beautiful, beautiful shot.
The sun is setting. It is so beautiful.
So it's basically a shot like this, and then off in the horizon you could see a giant fish monster is what made me lose my mind the first time I witnessed it. All right. Let's figure out how to navigate. You know, in the 1930s, marriage was just calling your partner, oh, my good old pal. Oh, Harry, my pal. My good friend Harry. We got these rings on our fingers, but we're just good old pals. Alright, what do we got here? Is this the boat right here? Okay. So this is just like the thing we were working with before.
Different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
So to get to a swirl, we just hit this one a bunch of times. I don't understand. Uh-oh. Jazzy Panda does not seem happy. Must not have qualified. Rip. Damn it. Gotta wait a bit. The top one takes the longest. Wait a bit for that one. We took way too long on the bottom one. We would have had it, but the bottom one we took way too long. Oh. Believe in you, Jazzy Panda. Send the good vibes for the qualification. Oh! Bottom one was off again just a bit. Oh, this feels good, chat. No. We'd clicked the right one too early that time.
This must be my transportation to the sanctuary.
Oh, hello. Just kind of floats in there. Okay, so I'm kind of confused as to what all this means, because all I had to do was like hit them in the right order. Is it just how long it takes? So this is the equivalent of waiting for 5 of these, and then this one is the equivalent of 1 eyeball and 1 of these, and then this one is the equivalent of 1 of those and 1 of those. So it's just like to help you time it, but we just did it by eye instead, I guess. All right, boat. Take me. Take me to the ritual. I must see my husband. We are to be fish married. I am to be fish married at noon. That is chapter 5, chat. We're going into the final chapter. Final chapter, dead ahead. Yo, an actual statue of the fish beings.
Makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here, as menacing as this place might look.
This is beautiful,
the
chat.
islands, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown.
Oh, God.
Was I?
Hello?
They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own.
P5, well done. That's not P20 now, is it, Jazzy Panda?
Everything seems so distant now. As if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago.
Okay, if the big monsters are friendly to me, then it's
A
a
full
lot
moon?
less spooky.
It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or maybe
I don't think you're at the
this
island
place
anymore.
Isn't subject to the laws of physics. That's the only explanation
going on over
I can
there?
find for this surreal night. It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and everything will be as before.
Hello, jellyfish.
My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before, too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport.
Up where the people walk.
How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years?
When you find your true self, everything makes sense. Norah, that's why. Good luck, Jazzy Panda.
There it is. The sanctuary.
Fifth place, starting pole. Okay, hold on. We're going to leave this beautiful display on. This is our new thing when we take our BRBs. Since we are in the final chapter, this will be the last BRB. Drinking lots of water today, chat. It's creating more BRB sessions than I was expecting. But we'll be right back. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We need the beautiful shot again. Let's put some music on in the background. This will be the good luck music for Jazzy Panda. Be right back for the final section of Call of the Sea. Let's do it. We're back. We did a little in-game dance, vibing out to the music. Let's get this BRB off the screen. All right, here we go.
Harry? Was this your last stop?
Let's read the log. We're a few pages gone at this point. The currents took me to what looks like a town, a sort of cylindrical pit with houses all around the walls. It's much more modest than the ruins I saw earlier. Wait, did I read? Oh, I didn't read this part. I know I should be scared about what's happening to me, but I'm not. Truth is, it's been a long time since I felt so alive. In the water, I could see my hands. They turned into bizarre amphibian hands, although I recognize them as my own. It's hard to put it down to words, but it was as if I were another version of myself. I've lost track of time in this place. I feel like I could stay here forever. As strange as it might seem, I feel a strange harmony with these surroundings. Everything reacts when I'm close, as if every living entity here in this lagoon welcomed me. I activated some more of those gates, like the one in the mountaintop temple, and, well, I don't know how to put it in words, but I can breathe and move freely underwater. Blah, 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 currents. There are murals like the ones I saw before, but they've been defaced. Without a doubt, the people who lived here were the victims of the rituals. The people who lived in this sunken town were able to adjust the water level at will. Were they people like me? Is that why I feel so at home here? Is that the reason this is so familiar to me? There was a small sink filled with black ooze. I heard some voices calling me, and they sound similar to the ones in my dream. But this time I understood what they were saying. There were two statues made of stone and mud on the bottom. It seemed that the people were leaving offerings in them. Was this how the people living here look like? I found the exit from the town and dived into a long underground current. That was incredible. I had never felt so free and full of life until now. Fish, 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 fish. It led me to another large hall with an opening to the exterior. There was another Harry's camp. That's not how you would write that. There was another of Harry's camps. The shocking thing was that I'd almost forgotten him. How could I forget my husband? I'm so sorry, my dear old pal. Harry and the remaining members of the expedition followed the river down from the mountain peak, and after wandering some days, they finally found this entrance. There's a note of Norah, the Polynesian guide leaving the expedition. He was fed up with the death and disaster and tried to convince Harry to leave the island. He returned to the beach to build a raft to escape. My God, I think Harry has lost his mind. He thinks there's a way to be like me. I hope he didn't do anything foolish, but his last few letters sound incoherent and unstable. The stone boat carried me through a subterranean river that flows into the sea. The night was strangely clear, and a full moon was shining weirdly in a starry sky. Again, this island doesn't seem to obey the laws of physics. I got off at a dock of some sort on the large beach where the sanctuary is. Here's where we are. We're at the sanctuary. We got some jellyfish pals hanging out in the ocean, watching us on our way. Got 3 tents going here, so that's interesting. What do we got here? Maybe this is Cassie's tent and she just needs multiple for her. I know this is a tent with a little screen set up. Lots of
Another
notes
tent.
scattered everywhere.
Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
Another letter from Harry. We'll leave that for a second.
Harry, what is this? It looks like the ramblings of a madman.
Norah must do it together. Change me?
Heavens. This dagger looks exactly like the one I have.
An altar? Dried blood and ooze? Isn't that the dagger Frank was attacked with? Do we have a dagger? Oh, we do. We got that in the beginning of the game, I think. We had like a key and some other stuff.
Was the blood of
Ew.
these creatures some sort of catalyst?
Blood and black ooze.
A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
I had a strange dream today. I was inside a vast library and gazed at vistas of another world. Prakotis? Nakotis. Pnakotis. Nakotis. Yeah, there's some stuff going on over there. Let's go check it out. She keeps saying, like, I feel so safe and happy, and then the music is just so menacing. So, Harry and this journalist, Cassie, really did hate each other. They put their tents literally on opposite ends of this altar place. I almost thought they were going to go with the angle that, like, they were in love or something, but...
These patterns look too familiar.
No, wait, I wasn't ready. I could never perform
I
some
really hope
ritual.
this works.
like this. Blah.
Black ooze on a petri dish. My God, this syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking?
So he injected himself with the black ooze. GG's, Harry. You're probably dead now. Okay, well, I didn't quite want to do that, but we did it. Cass, I think I have the answer. You have to go back home and bring Norah here. Please. So Norah was the one who must have sent us that box. Because the whole thing from the box we got was that it was unlocked with a key that had the letter CW. Cass Walton or whatever her name was. So she actually did go back, which I'm surprised about. Putting his hand in a fish mouth.
So I have to put my hand inside?
He's yelling, "It's not working." Interesting. Very chill.
Moby Dick. Its pages are hollowed out, and its shape is...
Cass is the fish person. She had the dagger on here all along, and Frank was attacked by someone that had this dagger. Uh-oh. Cass is at the center of this all now, isn't she?
Harry asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph.
Gun at the ready, though. He was not about to let Cass kill him.
She sounds completely out of her mind.
I've seen the future. Eternity awaits me. Death awaits Harry.
A camera. It must be Cassandra's.
Old school camera. Pretty sick. So then, do you need two people for the ritual? One person has to die and another person ascends into fishhood? Maybe? Well, I guess we put our fish hand in here, huh?
Let's give it a try. Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that?
Yo, we got black inked.
Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
That Animal Crossing starter tent right here. Oh. So this is what happened to my hand. They've rearranged into a symbol. We got black inked. But it's okay. We were literally born with the black ink inside of us. So it's no problem.
These patterns look too familiar.
Too familiar. We can see there's a what's the word? There's a thing to look at here. I can't think of the word right now. A display, a mural.
This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger.
So yeah, stab yourself, get into the ritual chamber. So it might be, yeah, that you need one to die, one to live to proceed with this ritual. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. And the gun barrel is empty. Trail of blood. Someone was hurt.
You
There's a bullet
think?
hole in here.
Norah, do you think someone got shot?
A woman's earring stained with blood. My God, Harry, what did you do to her?
Did Harry kill Cass? Or is it the other way around?
He's behind that door. I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much
Fish
will be
Harry.
left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
All right, we're inside, chat. We're ready to ascend to fishhood.
The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's
never a good
not the
sign.
Earth sky, where am I now?
You're in Cthulhu land.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Wham. We already did that. We're ahead of you, game. Okay, we got buttons. Got a chamber in the middle with some star formation shape stuff going on. What do we got?
All these papers are riddled with incoherent doodles.
It's clearly trying to form the right celestial shape there, Norah. It's not incoherent.
I wonder what this means.
Bridges, dragons, gargoyles, animals.
Those stone statues seem to rotate with this switch.
Some sort of creature, a pet, 90-degree rotation, and it howls. Okay, where are these statues of these gargoyles? Because I don't see them. Blaxel really wants Norah to die.
I wonder what this means.
Let's write all these down so we can solve the puzzle.
Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods.
She's still reacting as if everything's just normal, you know? And that's what makes me laugh.
Where is this door leading me?
We also still don't have those gargoyles anywhere. Okay, so you had...
They carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort.
Some of them are out, some are in the ink or the water. Some of them are out. Come on. Come on, Norah.
A shining constellation. I better draw it.
Alright, and then now what happens if we touch the buttons? What does this button do? Whoa. Okay. And we know what this button do. So it lands here and then falls forward.
Circular stones with strange carved symbols. These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have in my hand.
I see. So we have to try and make the symbols on the walls. So let's try this one first. Oh wait, this one can only produce this. Okay. This one can also only produce this. Let me guess, this one can only produce... Yeah, this. How about this one? You think it maybe can only produce this? Okay.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
What I don't understand is how to get to any other different shapes on these things. seem to barely do anything. This seems like it's going to be nice and complicated, huh? Oh. I accidentally opened a door, chat. We done it. We're so smart. Oh, jeez. Strapped to a chair.
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual.
What is going on in here?
What an odd structure. Riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways.
What's all this down here? There's the gargoyle things. All right,
Maybe
inject
it only
me.
hurts the first time.
What do you think, Nora? It's gonna hurt.
Ah! The second also hurts.
The way she said that, like, nope, yeah, hurts the second time too. So our hand has inherited a new shape that we can now use.
When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
Okay, so we were kind of on the right track with what we were doing, but now it's just getting more and more complex. So we made one of the shapes. Let's see. Let's look at it. See what shape we made. Oh, we did. Yeah, we did make this shape. So, actually not bad. So this one, I think I want to be this. So we can try to make this one. Maybe this one switch to that as well. And then get rid of these. Turn these off. Yeah. We made that shape, chat. Okay. We're figuring it out. We're getting there. So this is the... We could see this from outside.
This place is like a labyrinth.
See, look.
They were submerged in black ichor.
They were placed in a throne, covered in the black ink, and then it's like, well, are you a fish or not? Did it work?
Harry seems to be on the brink of madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever.
So do you think, how did he solve all of these puzzles? If he was slowly losing his
Ben?
mind.
Seriously?
How was he able to keep figuring this stuff out? Okay, we got a third symbol shape. Again, would like to thank everyone for stopping by today. It's been a good few weeks of the stream lately. If you have not followed yet, please consider dropping a follow. If you've not subscribed and you're a follower, why not just go ahead and drop those Bezos bucks and get access to our 2 amazing emotes. We're working on our 3rd one. Fern and I really need to just sit down and conceptualize this 3rd one so we can get it out there for y'all. But yeah, we got Natoid Vibe and Phil S right now. If you subscribe, well worth it. Good, fun emotes. Okay, so this one will stay the little C. We're going to try to do this shape next. Okay, we need just a line And then a C up there. I think this C turns off. C here. Maybe this. Or this. Hey, we done another one. We did. Okay, we did do the one I was thinking of. I was like, did we even do the one we were trying to do? Or did we just stumble into something? Oh, Jazzy Panda seems upset. Was that a rip to the run there, Jazzy Panda? Next part of the ritual. Well, this looks like the first part again.
Feel the agony of the slaves, their suffering, and the effects of their transformation. It's horrifying.
But yeah, thanks.
Black and white figures.
Thank you all again for stopping by the stream. We love it. Oh man. Well, hey, you truly thought you'd be in like 20th, right? So not bad. Not bad. I don't know what I just did. I pushed the button. I think where this guy was is the best. Intense races. Blaxel dropping the 5 gift subs. Much appreciated. Celebrate your new sub life, Gilpex. K Mello, Mandra Sigma, Player 69, and Lord Hijacks. Welcome. Enjoy the emotes. Much love to Blaxel. Where's this one? Okay. I understand now. I see. I'm making a path. But yes, thank you so much again, Blaxel. I'll find out who you are one day. All I know is you're 4'11". So this makes a path.
Good doggies, or dragons, whatever you are.
Vettel and Hamilton snuck away a win from our buddy Jazzy Panda. They'll rue the day they mess with our pal. We'll try that. I feel like this and this. Well, that's why we train, right? That's why we work it out. We keep going until we win. Okay. I think this middle one needs to be up, down, actually. But we're close. Now we gotta alter our black path to match up with the white. But yeah, Jazzy Panda, there's always next time. That's why we train. think that's all we need. Okay, not quite. We have most of the path, but this white needs to be up, down instead, I suppose. But to get back to that, now I gotta turn this one all the way over. We're just doing a fun path puzzle here anyway. While we just wait for these things to move, because that's mostly what we're doing here. Oh, damn it. Yeah, Fern was hard at work in the mines, developing some sick-looking Animal Crossing scenes. I was watching a little bit of in between in my breaks. There we go. But while we wait for all these things to turn and all that stuff, tomorrow, again, Fernfolk and I will be streaming Nuts. So for a few of you, that'll be your first time, I think, seeing Fernfolk here on the stream. Nuts was a game where you are working at a nature reserve, monitoring some squirrels, and some stuff gets wild. The art style is one of the big things with that game. It looks really interesting. Yeah, that'll be a fun time. And then let's get nuts. And then we're off on Sunday. And then on Monday, we're back with another MLB Monday. We're gonna do some Diamond Dynasty stuff. We're gonna check out Road to the Show. I've been playing a bit of my Road to the Show just to get some work done in between the streams. We've done it. It seemed like such a complex puzzle, but we got there in the end. So that'll be fun. And then on
One more time.
Tuesday, we'll be playing before our eyes or before your eyes, and it's a game that with a webcam, you won't be able to see me, but the webcam is tracking my eyes, and every time I blink in real life, the scene around the character in the game changes. So sometimes you want to try not to blink as much as possible because you want to be there in the moment, or whatever it might be. So that'll be a fun experience. That'll be a nice short 2-hour thing. And then we will be off on Wednesday and Thursday. Friday will be part 1, the debut of our next long play game. That'll be Returnal on the PlayStation 5. Pretty excited for Returnal. Roguelite, space Metroid adventure. Every time you die, you come back again stronger. It's gonna be a fun time. And then the next day is the debut of Pokemon Snap, which we will be playing again with Fernfolk on Saturdays. Saturdays are the duo streams. So yeah, lots of fun stuff ahead. So again, if you haven't followed, drop a follow. Tell your friends. Okay, now we got a new symbol for the top. And what are we missing? We're missing this one. So I think we get rid of the C on this side. No more C. What do we want? So this side we want this? Yeah. It's creating this symbol here over here. Okay. This side we want this, I think. Yeah, because it's creating the path down here, but then also creating a connection up there. So this is the upper right side now. And we want this new one again, I think. Yeah, we're getting there. Where are we off? What's wrong here? It's hard to center on this thing. Oh, we still needed to alter this one, right? So we're here, and here we almost want nothing. We done it.
All the doors are open, but where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
It's up there, you fool. It's the one in the stars. The real stars. The real constellation. But yeah, lots of fun stuff coming up on the stream, so.
Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again.
Hope you all enjoy what's coming up in the next few weeks. We're hoping that, you know, some of these brand new releases that we'll be playing, like Returnal and Pokemon Snap, will drive a lot of fun traffic to the channel. So, you know, next Friday and Saturday, all the support we can possibly get from y'all will probably be really helpful. We'll probably be able to pull in some new audience members. I'm so appreciative to everyone who's been watching and supporting the channel up to this point. Y'all are amazing. Okay, nothing there. Human Animorph. Well, that was easier than I thought. Just a little swim. A little swim.
Again? Seriously?
I mean, is she... Norah, you really aren't quite the brightest. Did you not realize that each one of these chambers had one of those in it? And this was going to keep happening as we went into each of these chambers. Sick, dude. That's how you charge it, right? You keep it warm. I just got an achievement, though, that said we collected all the puzzle notes. So I think after this, no more puzzles.
I can feel the torment of the thousands of slaves who perished here.
Got an achievement for found all the murals. I want to believe in Norah, okay? I want to believe in people. I'm a empathetic human. But Norah is just... I don't know, man. She was really surprised that she was having to stick her hand in a fish again. When literally she did it 1, 2, 3 other times in each of these chambers. I mean, come on. Alright. Let's look up at the stars. Did we already write that down? We never wrote down what's up in the stars. Okay, so we need the C here. Right? Yeah, C. Boop, boop, boop. And then here we just need the line situation. What's this do? Maybe just like that? Maybe. And then here we do, I think, the base one that we started with here. Oh, it's so hard to keep track of all the symbols and shapes we got going. And this one maybe here? No. Maybe this one? Okay, that kind of looks better. Let's go back to the middle. Okay, no, we're way off. We want no connection between right here. We want no connection. Is that it? Okay, that looks good. Do. That goes And that's do 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 do. And then, okay, we're missing. We want this dot lit up over here. So how do we get that dot lit up? There we go. No problem, Jazzy Panda. Sounds like you had some stressful races. Okay, that feels pretty good. And we then need this to connect here, though. Consider stopping by tomorrow, 4 or 5 p.m. We're still kind of working it out. PM PST. Okay, so we need connection there. That feels good. So we actually need a connection here. See, we need pretty much this whole section to be lit up. But I don't know how to make this connection here. Guess like that, and maybe not the C over here? Maybe like that? Bump, bump, bump. And that's the same as bump, bump, bump. And then 1, 2 down here. 1, 2. We don't need this, though. I think it is just a C here. But here, we need this, this, this. And I think even here connected. That almost feels like the best. But then we also need these two turned on here. So confused. Hold on. So up there we need that dot. It's a big dot we need connected. This black dot and the one little one behind it. This one. This one and this one. I think. Okay. It kind of feels right. Okay, so again, from the top, we got this dot lit up. We go up, left, left, up. Up, left, left, up, right. To this. We're missing a connection here. Missing this dot. And then right from there, up, right. Right, up, right. So, I mean, those are all lit up. And then an arching over to this. Doo, 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 doo. This is so complicated. This is the only one that works here. Ugh. Every time I look up at it, I get confused again. The top half of it looks right now. You go doot 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 doot. And you go. I have to turn around. Doot 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 doot. And then we get even the little right there, which this has there. And you come down left. It needs to come down here. Okay, we got it. We were close. We were just off by one shape.
It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside.
Hope you enjoyed my doot-doot-doos while I try to figure it out. But we got there in the end, and we're heading in to the sanctuary to complete the ritual. Foul golfing.
There's something written on the floor. With blood. Foul. Haven't I heard that word in my dreams? What a disturbing mirror. Is it made of black ichor? I feel like it is speaking to me.
Yo.
Oh, heavens.
And we at least silenced the chatter. Rude voices in my head. Don't you know I'm streaming? It's very rude of you to be screaming into my stream channel. Hello? What's in here?
My God.
Mein Gott. Oh, hello.
Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics.
How come it takes her? She's still shocked.
However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony.
I don't know. After a certain point, I feel like I would be pretty used to things.
Like the workings of a clock. Or a music box.
The minute I turned into a fish, I think I'd stop questioning things.
Harry, is that you?
Uh-oh.
No, 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 no! Tell me this is you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be. No, no, no. Why
Harry.
did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work.
She turned into like a rock.
You knew the ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
Wait, what? Is she saying he... Wait. Hold on. Is she saying she... Whoa. Hello? I completed chapter 6. And now I'm looking at... a family tree. Harry Everhart is here. And Norah Barrows, that's us. Our tree leads all the way up to Fish Lady. Pattaya. Okay. So wait. She's implying he did it on he put a fake person there?
What really happened?
Whoa.
The only person with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her.
God, look at her, dude. So that's her body on the chair?
Did she use the dagger to open the gates and carry out the ritual? You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry?
Whew. Things are getting spicy here.
Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge. You had doubts about whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you.
So she tried and she turned to stone.
The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Hacha Falgafen. She is our daughter. That's when
He
you
understood.
finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death.
I see. So that's what it means by the two paths. You can either convert into a fish person or you'll die. And so they thought it was some torture, but really it was like mercy. We're turning you into a fish person so you don't die. Okay. It's all coming together.
So you faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off.
So he faked his death so that she wouldn't feel. Ow. Cut my leg. She would feel okay with turning into a fish person because, oh, my husband's dead.
And you sent me the package from Dignity, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts.
Knowing she would go after him, he sent her on a quest to embrace her true self.
I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life, the same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me?
I mean, you were happy here a second ago.
Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am.
He loves her.
You tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal.
Right, Blaxel. This is a beautiful ending.
We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind. Or I reject it and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us. It's my decision to make.
Oh. I honestly want to go this route, but I'm open to hearing chat. I think, she sounded incredibly happy with her life in the water. She sounded like she finally felt happy and at peace, but at the same time, she is happy with her partner. She loves Harry. And Harry loves her. But also Harry was willing to just exist without her and letting her, embrace her true self. Like, would that not hurt Harry even more for me to go, I rejected that and decided to just come with you and die? I did say earlier, right? I did say, given the choice in my own life, I would pick to become a fish person. So, I mean, by that logic, go down the middle and jump out the window. It seems like poor wording. And leave Harry. It's like you're deciding to leave Harry. At the same time, I do like the idea of rejecting fate. Rejecting what has been dictated for you. But also, it makes you so happy. She was like truly happy to be in the ocean, and he did all of this to help us get to this point, to understand ourselves and to accept it and live as a fish person.
We had a really good life. But that's not my life anymore, is it, Harry? Not after what I've been through on this island. Not after all I've found out about myself. I can't fool myself anymore. I have to accept what I truly am and leave you behind. I'm going back home.
This is the only right ending to me.
What a lovely melody. I don't believe I've ever heard more than a few notes. Until now. For years I thought I was sick. But the truth is, I was homesick. My poor health, the pain, the suffering. It was all because of how far I was from here.
Why don't they just live on the island together?
Everything seems so far away now. No trace of pain, no trace of sickness. Nothing besides this place. It's so pleasant to forget everything else.
Like, she was feeling great being on the island, so like...
Nothing matters anymore. I'm finally one of the thousands of minds connected to the Ichor. Connected with the Elder God.
A hive mind.
Goodbye, Harry.
Yeah, like the way they try to set up that decision, the way they try to set that up, like, to where it's like they make it a conflict in the end. Like, despite it being almost a clearly the right decision, like the way they set it up to be such a complicated decision in the end, even though everything else is pointed that way, kind of makes it seem so contradictory. Where she's like, "How could you?" Oh, but you know what? You're right. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of funny in that way. Here we are. We've accepted our fish self. We're so happy swimming around. Thank you, Black Soul, for the 200 bits today and the 5 gift subs. You know, pretty bummed. Black Soul's pretty bummed. Oh, there's the giant fish god. Hi, Papa. There's a fish machine. Black Soul MVP today. Thank you. And there we go.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Aww.
1, 2. Don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
Aww. What a sad, sad ending.
All my life is empty since I went away. Skies don't seem to be so clear. May some angel sentry
Sissy Jones.
while I stray.
Sissy Jones is the voice actor of Firewatch, the voice on the radio, and Yuri Lowenthal's Spider-Man in the new Spider-Man games. And a bunch of stuff.
I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray.
This is beautiful.
Always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you.
Black Soul still wants some fish god
Sweet
pushing.
dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
Dearie, I'm so lonely. How I miss your smile and your tender loving way. I just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday.
It's Spider-Man singing.
Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you. While sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine. I love you, Norah.
And I love you, Harry.
Very beautiful. Well, Axel says, what if in the next game, husband goes fishing and
Even
catches
today,
her?
So many years later,
Oh,
I still doubt whether
Hold
I
on.
did the right thing. I lied to you for the first and last time. And even if it was to free you from pain, suffering, and death, I deceived you. But I've paid such a high price for my deceit, Norah. Fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now. My dear old pal.
Dean of Archaeology. Wow. Bad Axel says, one of the next game, husband goes fishing, catches her, has to choose to either eat his catch or make her fall in love with him again and return to him. What an experience. What a game. Play some music as we do our outro here. Actually, let's see what the second ending would have been.
If you say so, I'm all alone again. Knew you would say no, you wouldn't understand. Please don't let me go. I'll be alone again. I'm on my own again. I've lost all my friends.
Here is... Hold on. Leaves are for another fish. That'd be tragic. Here we go. Let's get this centered. Here we go. So we saw this. Let's get to the decision.
Life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. My illness gives us. It's my decision to make.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's the other ending.
You were right about one thing, Harry. I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. I know who I really am and where I belong. I know fate has eternal life in store for me, but an eternal life without you is worthless, meaningless. So, I choose the slow and painful death. I'm going back home.
So whatever she chooses, she says she's going home. Wakes up back on the beach. Back in the beginning of the game.
You staged this ruse because you love me. But true love is reciprocal. So I'm also making this decision because I love you.
I like both endings, really.
Our love is greater than fate, lineage, or all the pain I can suffer.
But it felt like it was all leading one way, and then at the end they want you to go another way. Which...
All the time we have left we'll spend together.
I get.
When the time comes, it will be your hand that holds mine. And those beautiful blue eyes will be the last thing I see before I leave.
Where did the boat go? She had a boat. It's gone now.
So, you didn't find your husband on that island, Mrs. Everhart?
I did find my husband. He wasn't on the island, though.
But what have you been doing these 3 days, then? What did you find there?
What the hell?
The truth about myself, I suppose. And at the same time, the reason to go back home.
I don't think I follow you.
Have you ever been in love, Captain Hodgson?
In love? You mean like in a romance novel?
No, that's fiction, Captain. In real life, true love stories don't end with a wedding. They end with a funeral. And the only thing that eases that final moment of heartbreaking sadness are all the good memories lived together.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever felt anything like that, Mrs. Everhart. But if you love your husband that much, he's certainly a lucky man.
We are both lucky.
That's it? It doesn't even show, like, the outro like the other one had? where it was like, oh, my darling, you know, you're dead now, but I became the dean of a college, so who won that one, eh? Very cool game. I'm glad I played it. It was on the agenda for quite a while. Glad to finally have checked that one off. I do like the ending we got in the end a bit better. But again, thanks everyone who stopped by today. Tomorrow, I still don't know. 4'11" doesn't. There's a few different people, you know. I had a lot of short friends. Here's the week's schedule. Saturday, tomorrow, Fern Folk joins the stream and we play with squirrels. You know what? Right before that the you guess who I am, I remember the way you used to text, and I thought it was you. Oh my gosh. How are you? That makes me so happy. Hello. It's been so long. I miss you so much. I'm glad you're hanging out the streams now. And thank you so much for all the support you've been dropping on us here. It means so much. That's amazing. We have to catch up now. Not going to do it on stream, but so glad you've been stopping by the streams. It means so much, truly. Yes, we need to play something together. Agreed. I appreciate it. Oh, what a day. Beat Call of the Sea. Reconnect with old pals. I'm feeling very faint right now, though, because I don't know. I've been drinking so much water, as noted by the several fucking bathroom breaks. And I think I need to eat. Is what's happening. So we're gonna do that. But thank you everybody again for stopping by the stream. Blaxel, I don't know if you want me to just keep calling you Blaxel. You know, some people don't like their real names out there in the world. I mean, you said it in chat, but still. It's great to see you, great to hear from you, great to know that it's you. I don't know, my heart's really happy right now. But yeah, thanks to everyone for stopping by. We'll be back again tomorrow. We'll work out exactly when, and we'll tweet it out. We'll post it on Facebook, all that good stuff. But that's it for today. Need to go eat. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Lots of fun stuff coming up on the streams. Well, all right. So we'll stick to Balaxel then. But Balaxel. It's so funny because when I looked up Bell Axle, all I could find was like bike stuff when I was trying to use that as a source. And I think your work has to do with not bikes, but something similar. So that's even funnier. But yeah. Okay. That's it for now. I'll find you wherever I can find you, Balaxel, and I'll message you and we can catch up a little bit. Thanks for everyone to stop by the stream. Let's all go rest for the rest of the day. Love you all. Be kind to one another. Come back tomorrow. Alrighty. Good night, everybody.